It has been too long, hasn't it? Really. So hello and welcome people, this is me, MD13, and yes, I am back. Yes, we are back. Yes, it is back. The Bundesliga is back this weekend. This week actually. Today actually. And yeah, this is gonna obviously be the preview. And as always, I'm gonna go through the other teams first. Then I'm gonna go through Bayern Munich versus Schalke. Or should I say Schalke versus Bayern Munich because we're playing away. But let's begin with the other matches first, and then let's go into the Bayern Munich versus Schalke match. So the other matches, Hamburg versus Dortmund. That's today. And Hamburg is kind of like at least under Klopp, Hamburg was like the bogey team of Dortmund. So I'd go. I don't know if that's gonna be the same under Tuchel, but I'm gonna say that Hamburg's gonna win that match. 2-1. You heard it here first. Hamburg's gonna win that match 2-1. Yes, that is the case. Next up, Borussia Mönchengladbach versus Hannover 96. Gladbach should win this match. I do, they're the huge favourites, and they've lost their last match, but I still think they're on that high right now, and they're playing really well. So I do think that under Schubert, they're gonna continue doing the great work. He's gonna continue doing the great work that he's been doing, and that's what I think Gladbach is going to win that match. 3-1. A little bit high scoring, but 3-1, it's a good way to get back into the Bundesliga. 3-1. Next up, Eintracht Frankfurt versus Bayer Leverkusen. Leverkusen, I think they've lost their last 3 matches, and so they really have to start winning, and that's going to be the perfect match to win. Away from home, win a match, it brings you the confidence back, and then so when you get back home, you actually have that confidence. So I think Bayer Leverkusen is going to win this match 2-0. 2-0. Next up, Köln versus Mainz. Boy, both pretty much equal right now on the table, I think. I know Köln is like 5th maybe, or 6th, and Mainz like 7th or 8th. I'm just guessing here right now, but that's what I think they're on the table. But I do think that Köln is going to win this match just because they have that home advantage. And I do think that's going to really help them out, and that's going to be really important for this match. And that's why I think Köln is going to win this match 1-0. It's just going to be like a split decision that's going to win them the match. Just a little bit of extra that they've had just because they're at home, and that's going to win them the match. And that's why I think it's just going to be a narrow 1-0 victory. Next up, Stuttgart vs Augsburg. Augsburg, they've been absolutely awful this season. I mean, at the beginning of the season they were alright, but then since then they've just been awful. And considering that they're in the Europa League, that just tells you a lot. Last season they were pretty good. This season let's just not talk about it basically. But I think this match is going to end up as a draw. Stuttgart doesn't score at all. If you guys watch Stuttgart at all, they will have chance over chance, but they won't score. And Augsburg, I just don't think they can get themselves out of that hole that they've dug themselves into just yet. So that's why I think this match is going to end up as a draw. 0-0 draw, so scoreless draw. Next up, Wolfsburg versus Werder Bremen. I think Wolfsburg is going to win this match straight up. I do think it's going to be a 3-0 win. And I do think that if it's starting like now and then really happening over after the winter break, I really think that they're gonna go on a run. But I think it's gonna start now and then it's gonna carry on over the winter break, carry on into like the second half of the season, and I think they're gonna go on like a 10-match unbeaten run or something. And I think it's gonna start now because that's what they did last year, where they had that kind of run at the end of the season, and I think that's going to be the same this time. So Wolfsburg is going to win this match 2-0. 2-0. And that was all from the Saturday matches, except obviously Schalke vs Bayern Munich, which I'll get into later. Next up, Hertha Berlin versus Hoffenheim. I think Hoffenheim's going to win that match. I think it's going to be a 1-0 victory for Hoffenheim. I don't know why, I just got a feeling, it's coming from the inside. It's a feeling that you can't hide from. But next up, Ingolstadt versus Darmstadt 98. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be actually really interesting. I know people are not really going to be interested about that match, with all the other matches going on in Europe this weekend, with the El Clasico and everything, and all the other matches in England as well, and in Italy as well, But I think Ingolstadt versus Darmstadt is going to be like the unexpected match that is gonna be one of the best matches of this weekend that people are not gonna count on for it to be that amazing, and I think that's gonna be that match. So I think that match is gonna end up as a 4-3 win for Ingolstadt. 4-3 win, 7 goals in one match. That's what I think is going to happen. You heard it here first. Yes, I mean honestly, a 4-3 win for Ingolstadt. Put your money on that. But then we get into Schalke vs Bayern Munich, which is one of the biggest matches of this weekend. Obviously, we're playing away from home, which is never a good sign, because if you look at all our victories in the Bundesliga this season, like all our home victories against the big clubs, 5-1 Dortmund, 5-1 Wolfsburg, 5-1 Arsenal. You know, we had a lot of 5-1s, but away from home, we haven't actually played that many good teams. The only teams that we've played were Arsenal, which we lost 2-0, Wolfsburg at the beginning of the season, where we lost on penalties, and Wolfsburg in the DFB Pokal, where we won 3-1, sorry. So, you know, it isn't a 5-1, and we've actually lost most of our big matches away from home this season, and so this match is going to be difficult. I know people are saying Schalke, they've not been, they had a great start, but it's like the last few matches they've not been doing too well. I thought actually that they played pretty good against Dortmund, but you just like that extra quality, and I think that extra quality is going to make us win. I think that, you know, you can't rely your team on Sané. Hunter hasn't been firing out. For me, he is like the 3rd or 4th best striker in the league. And, you know, looking at all the strikers in the league, that is really good. But he hasn't been firing well. He hasn't been firing well at all. And I think that he's not going to be back in form for quite a while. So for that, I do think that we're going to win this match. I do think it's going to be a very close one. I don't think it's going to be like a 2-goal difference or something. I don't think it's going to be like a 3-1, a 5-1. I really don't see that, especially after the international break and everything. I think this one is going to be a 1-0 or 2-1 victory for us. But I don't think it's going to be more than that. I just have that feeling that it's not going to go as planned. I just have that feeling. You know, look at other results as well. Look at our away results. They've not been that great. We've had a lot of struggling matches, and it is, you know, it is what it is. I know I keep saying that, but looking at like the past results, I do think that's going to be the case, and I don't think that's what's going to happen with this match. So tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. Like which match do you think is going to end up? Like what match is going to end up how, and which match is going to end up who? I know that doesn't make sense, but just go with that. But in general, like, what do you think of this match day? Do you think it's going to be a good match day? Do you think, you know, what are the unexpected results that you see? As I said, for me, I think the unexpected match that people aren't counting on is going to be Ingolstadt versus Darmstadt. I just have that feeling. You know, Stadt versus Stadt, City versus City. But let's go. This was Bundesliga match day preview for this match day. Let's hope I get most of my predictions right. You can leave your predictions in the comment section. If you get all of them right, which I will check, I will give out something. Maybe I'll give out, I don't know. I'll give out something. Whoever gets the predictions right, obviously only one prediction per comment, but whoever gets the predictions right gets something. But as always, people, this was me, as MD13. You can rate, comment, favorite, subscribe. Peace out, and have a nice day. Bye.